Hi, I'm Hempel Cub and welcome to episode 16 of the Radio Control Show, sponsored by RCStore.com. If you're into RC helicopters, the annual IRCHA Jamboree is where it's at. This RC event in Muncie, Indiana is one of the largest in the country and features the latest helis, gear, amazing 3D flight routines, and much more. Our editors were on the scene. For more interviews, videos, and photos from IRCHA, go to modelairplanenews.com or rccaraction.com. HPI's revamped 5B 2.0 is giving big-scale bashers a more powerful buggy. The ready-to-run buggy is now outfitted with an 8,000 RPM clutch and revised 23cc engine for better acceleration. All of the aluminum components have been anodized gray, and the suspension travel has been increased for rougher terrain. Knowing how to set up dual elevators so that they work together and travel the same distance is an absolute must for aerobatic pilots. Model Airplane News editor John Reed shows you the easy way to do this on his giant Quique Yak.
And today I want to talk about setting up dual elevators. And we like to use dual elevators for aircraft on this size, such as the Quique Yak here, because we want to get the torque and the power on each elevator. So we set up a servo on one and a servo on the other. What we like to do is we like to mix them together, and we set them on separate channels, mix those two channels together. That allows us to use the endpoint adjustment here. Now, the endpoint adjustment allows us to set up so that when we deflect the elevators both up and down, when we go all the way up, we can adjust them so that they match, so that they travel exactly the same. By traveling exactly the same, when you pull up into a loop or just any hard pull, the elevators both activate at the same time and they keep the plane straight.
Jeff Johns of Axial shows us the all-new SCX10 ready to run. The truck includes a slick Durango off-road body, working headlights and taillights, and a spare tire. If you want to get into scale crawling, you'll need to check out this video of Axial's SCX10 ready to run.
Hi, I'm Jeff Johns with Axial. I'm here today to show you our new SCX10 RTR kit. It comes with our new Durango body, which has a full operating spare tire with beadlock wheel. And the tires that come with this particular RTR kit are the Proline flat iron tires. It has a full operating light system which has front lights and rear tail lights. Has a full bumper system, side guards, and also fender flares.
The rolling spectacle of thunder and excitement, known as the Traxxas Torque Series, recently took over the Bark River International Raceway in Michigan. This is some of the best short course off-road racing you can find on the planet. When the dust settled and the checkered flags flew, Kyle LeDuc took the win in Pro 4x4. Ricky Johnson won first in Pro 2-wheel drive, and in Pro Light, it was Traxxas' own Jeff Kincaid in first. This win puts Kincaid first place in the point series. Now get ready for one giant scale plane. Bill Hempel's RC clipped wing Piper Cub is half the size of the real deal. With a 15-foot wingspan, this bad boy weighs more than 60 pounds ready to fly. If you'd like your own giant scale Cub, Bill offers almost ready to fly versions for $2,500. For more info on this amazing plane, head to BillHempel.com. Jason from J Concepts recently met up with Kevin at the local track with some of his new gear.
Thanks a lot, Hope. Well, Jason, I see you have 2 bodies here this week for the Slash. Can you tell us a little bit about this one here?
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. We got the Truth body here for the Slash that we've had for a few months now. It's been really popular. It's performed extremely well for us. A lot of people really like it. Another thing that we've kind of brought to the table with this is our own wrap design. It's kind of short course inspired. Basically, it's a 2-color paint job, red and black. We got the full wrap to complement it. And it's kind of J Concepts Illusion inspired. We got the Truth and some web addresses on here, kind of making it complete and really kind of showing off what we can kind of do now with J Concepts. And it's been extremely popular and successful.
This week, Jim from Texas wrote in and asked, what's the difference between a tune pipe and a muffler for your engine? Today, we have Kevin Hemansky to explain the difference.
Well, Hope, let's just start at the engine first. When the engine's running, you have an air-fuel mixture that goes into the combustion chamber, and while that's going into the combustion chamber, the exhaust is exiting out the exhaust port, and that sucks some of your air-fuel mixture out of the combustion chamber. So when you have a tuned pipe, the tuned pipe uses pressure waves from the exhaust to force some of that air-fuel mixture back into the combustion chamber, which is really good for your engine.
Well, why is that good for your engine?
Well, it does 3 things for the engine. 1, it gives it more horsepower because there's more air-fuel mixture to burn. It also helps with cooling because fuel is part of the cooling system, and it gives you better fuel efficiency. Now, if you had a muffler on there, a muffler's not as good because a muffler basically just redirects exhaust fumes and quiets the engine. And your engine will not have as much horsepower, it can get a lot hotter, and your fuel efficiency won't be so great.
Well, thanks, Kevin. Send in your tech questions to us at twitter.com/RC Show. Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show. Remember to head to your local newsstand for the October issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplay News. You can also check us out at rccaraction.com and modelairplaynews.com for everything we covered in this week's show. I'm Hope McCall, and we'll see you next time.
There we go. God. So it's green, so this. Can you talk?
Hello. All right, but you said you need me to keep it. Well, thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Really? You can send your questions.
Thank God it wasn't me this time.